Breaking and Entering by B.D. Anklevich. John walked with silent precision into the cavernous garage. He was still a bit spooked at the ease with which he made it inside. The security alarm had been so simple to disable, which didn't make sense in a house so obviously rich. There'd been no guard dogs, no beefy security men, nothing. John knew there must be something, but it hadn't materialized. Not even any security cameras. But oh, what there was.
"Hello, ladies,"
John said as his eyes fell on the 2 rows of rare, costly vintage sports cars. A Lamborghini, a Porsche, a Ferrari, an Aston Martin, and that was just the beginning. The hardest part about this burglary was going to be deciding which vehicle to peel out of here driving. John pondered it a moment before finally picking the Ferrari. His fence had mentioned that he had a buyer looking for a Ferrari last time they'd spoken, so he knew he could be paid immediately. He popped the door handle, unlocked, and slid into the driver's seat, head under the steering wheel, going to work. He'd just gotten his hands on the wires when he heard a strange noise, sort of a squeal and a whisper of a breeze. He pulled his head up to look around the dark garage. Was there something there in the shadows? Maybe there, where the corner made the blackness the deepest. Now he had spooked himself. It had seemed such an easy job. Something had to go wrong. What was it going to be? He stood up from the seat, looking into the dark corner in front of him. Then he heard the whispering breeze again. He spun around and came face to face with a pale, dark-haired man, dressed in the kind of outfit you'd wear to a night at the opera, cape and all. The man smiled at John.
"I think, my dear boy,"
the man said with an accent that spoke of an upbringing in Eastern Europe,
"that you picked the wrong house to burglarize tonight."
Then the man smiled bigger, and John saw the long fangs glisten in the moonlight. Breaking and Entering by B.D. Anklevich.
Not his real name.
Hello.
Who is this for?
This is for Scott Pig. This is that story that I said we'd send along to you, Scott. It is a... that's the burp we meant to send along as well.
Well, thanks a lot, Big. This is the editor, Scott Pig. Thanks for getting my name right. Just a quick note on what I did here. It was a simple story. I didn't want to add a whole lot to it. I found a great theme song off of Incompetech by Kevin MacLeod, and so I threw that in. I did a quick couple little footsteps as he's walking past the cars, deciding which one to get. He enters, he's got the door sound, getting into the car sound, sitting down, and then a quick little the vampire-ish, wave of his cloak or cape or, in some wind. So in the end, it was just a quick, 2-minute little story, real creepy ending that just kind of trails off. It's a very theater of the mind story, gets you thinking, well, what happens next? And it could be, horrific ending, or it could be the beginning of a whole new story. And so that's kind of where I wanted this story to take off. Originally, I had a different song that was a little bit more heavy and more rock-based, but I decided to go against that because nothing else in this story supported it. So I went with a kind of a more classical, intruder-esque kind of creepy sound instead of the heavier, kind of more modern pop.
Do you think Scott would appreciate if we sang some of the theme to Silver Spoons right now?
Who wouldn't? Together,
we're gonna find our way.
Oh, someday I'm gonna remember to actually get a new thing for this mic stand.
No, you weren't.
'Cause this is so stupid that I've got it taped together.
Taking
And
the
it's been a
time each
month.
day. We'll learn all about those things you just can't buy.
2 silver spoons together.
You and I.
All right.
Come on, you do your part.
Can't remember what my part is. How does it go after that?
Silver spoons together, you and I. We're gonna find our way.
Oh,
You and I together. We're gonna find our. And it just fades.
Okay, well, we'll just say it faded out already. How's that sound?